What's going on, T-Subs and Squad? So listen, I am here to give you guys the review for Season 2, Episode 3 of G-Status ATL Hustle, Better Days. Like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell, become the notification gang. And if you really rock with my channel the way y'all say y'all do, please make sure to watch those ads. Y'all know every damn thing else I'm about to say, so I don't need to go into it. First and foremost, G-Status, before I even get into this damn review, hold on, because I got to take it to the bottle. Whew. This drunken interlude was brought to you all by Cognac Salinac. G-Status, Jaja, and all of y'all, let me get y'all bitches together right quick. That stunt that y'all pulled last night, I won't feature in it. The kids won't feature in it. The Just Us League won't feature in it. Nobody in God's green earth was featuring it. Don't play the number games with us, G-Status. If you all want the numbers, y'all need to do what these other shows failed to do, which is constantly get up on your platform on the nights and times that you are supposed to do so to give us the product that you want us to receive. For y'all to sit up here and say, oh, I'm going to hold out on the episode until I get 40,000 views. Are you fucking kidding me? When have y'all ever seen or heard Mona Scott Young or Bravo Andy or Ava DuVernay or Issa Rae sit up here talking about, or Shonda Rhimes sitting up here talking about, we didn't get the type of views on the last episode that we should, so until y'all get us up to where we need to be, we're gonna hold off on the episode for another week? Who the fuck does that? Get y'all goddamn life together, G-Status. And I'm being nice, because this is as nice as my nice can get, because y'all pissed me off with that shit last night. That is the quickest way for y'all to lose whatever little subscribers and viewership that y'all got sitting up here trying to play the numbers game. Don't do that. Everybody gets one. I gave y'all one. Don't do that shit again. Now that I done cussed y'all out, let's drop down to this episode. Now, the episode started us off where it left off at, and that was that tired-ass fight that happened down to the dinner scene. Devon throwing the drink. Devon, I gotta tell you something. And Devon, I love you down, but I'm right with Sherrod. What the hell was you thinking sitting up here throwing that damn drink? First of all, what you and Dre Simba was arguing about was not that damn serious, nor was it that damn deep. Do y'all even know each other to be sitting up here harboring these type of feelings that y'all have for each other? And at the end of the day, Devon, you are an OG. You a regular when it comes to this shit. You should have known that the minute you threw that drink, all mayhem and bedlam was going to erupt in chaos. And that's exactly what happened. I won't hear for you throwing that drink, Devon. And Devon, I love you down. But just because I love you, we cool or we friendly, that don't make you exempt from no observation or no read. Do better. Delicious eating after that damn... First and foremost, shout out to Delicious. Delicious, thank you so much for coming on to the interview panel last Friday night. We had a ball with Delicious. I genuinely, absolutely love her to death. I love her character. I love her demeanor. And I love how she is as a person. And I love the fact that while they were sitting around there acting like a damn donkey, she was still eating her food. That would have been me. Say what y'all want about Delicious, but bitch, I paid a good $15 to $20 for this good hibachi, and my ass is going to enjoy it and eat it. They racked up $415 in cumulative damages. Baby, let me tell you something. Akeem, that was really all your fault. And if anybody should have paid for the damage that took place, it really should have been you. You already knew bringing everybody down there like that was going to be some type of bullshit. You knew that. And then for you to get up in your confessionals and be so upset and mad that the situation happened and played out the way that it did, but you're the whole reason why that shit played out. So what is you so upset about? And the money ain't even coming out of your ducats. It's coming out of productions ducats. It's coming out of John's ducats. The cast was giving their thoughts about what happened down to that damn melee. And Rhetoric was not here for it at all. And I'm not mad at Rhetoric for feeling the way that she felt. It's like, girl, at the end of the day, I look too damn good to be coming down here to this cheap-ass hibachi place, to be sitting here getting stumped on, monkey stumped, and trampled over, drinks thrown, food getting thrown, all over some beef that had absolutely nothing to do with me. I was with Rhetoric on that. And if I was Rhetoric, I would have walked out too. Ain't nobody said, first of all, none of you bitches is getting paid for this shit any damn way. The only thing you gon' get is some Instagram followers, Facebook followers, Snapchat followers, Twitter followers, social media. She don't need that damn shit. I was with it. Forced tired ass apology to Rhetoric. You could keep it. That shit was tired and delayed and through for. I don't believe your apology none at all together. And I keep telling y'all, when y'all apologize to somebody, a real apology is just that. Apologizing it and leaving it alone. Not saying I apologize, but. I hate when people do that. That's not an apology. Rhetoric didn't deserve none of that y'all had going on. And I'm sorry, if you was really about that life, you really could have got to Devon. Because everybody was holding Devon back. Not you. But bitch, they been eating you up in my comment section for the longest time. Like, I'm never letting you live down. When one of my subscribers called you, you was giving us sticky realness from the Proud family. And that's exactly what the hell you gave us. The one good thing that you did was you took that tired, dusty, dirty ass do-rag off your head. Anyway, Ford tries to talk to Lando about his side of things, and Sherrod comes and explains his side. And here Sherrod comes to an understanding, kinda, sorta. I'm really glad that y'all came to some type of understanding, because he had no beef with you. You had no beef with him. Both of y'all considered each other collateral damage, and at the end of the day, if both of y'all came together and said, listen, I ain't got no beef with you, you ain't got none with me, and that needs to be right where that's at. Devon Shayden Zion. I wasn't mad at Devon Shayden Zion. I believe every word of what Akeem had. Let me take that back. I believe some of what Akeem had to say about whether they hunched or whether they didn't. Personally, I still could care less. But listen, Zion, you ain't never did nothing to me. You might be a sweet person, but I'm here for Devon, and Devon read your ass down, and I was with it. It's like at the end of the day, you ain't got nothing to do with this. You're only going to be here for these 2 episodes. Anyhow, how you feel don't make me no never mind. Moving on. Charlie walking in the DTLR fashion show. Shout out to Charlie and our guy and the DTLR fashion show. Now, it don't matter how I may feel about you. At the end of the day, you working, you booked, and you busy, and you doing what you got to do. I'm all here for any of my fellow people that's booked, busy, and doing what the hell they got to do. Shout out. And shout out for the collab with Megan Thee Stallion. Shout out. Akeem's house. I really ain't got nothing to say. Listen, they live in Atlanta, and the cost of living in Atlanta is close to nothing at all. Bitch, you could be the manager at Winn-Dixie and Wendy's and make enough money to live in that really nice house that we see Akeem in. Myself personally, I feel like he got about 3 or 4 other roommates around there, because I don't know what Akeem does personally to live in that nice, extravagant house all by his lonesome. But that's none of my business, because that's not my man. I ain't going there. I ain't got no bills there. I ain't got no toothbrush or no drawers there. So it is what it is, Akeem. Girl, I guess you just gonna fake it till you make it like the rest of these hoes that's down to Atlanta. Moving on. Rhetoric invites Delicious and Brandon out to a video shoot where he is doing the makeup. Shout out to Rhetoric. I actually like Rhetoric a lot. Mama girl booked and busy. She got real shit going on, and she just don't have time for the shenanigans and likes of an Akeem and every damn thing else that's dealing with G status. I'm with it. Moving on. Ike and Tramiel meet up for their date. Now, I make a lot of jokes about Ike being a scheming, scamming, shysting ass nigga. But it's really all jokes, gags, shits, and giggles. I really do like Ike a lot. It's just the way that he talks. How he talks to a person and how he formulates his words, his vernacular, not to mention his accent. You know, y'all remember in the cartoons, particularly Ren and Stimpy, and how you had the salesman who always came with that derby on his head, and he talked really, really fast, and he, you know, put special emphasis on certain words that he would use. Like, that's really the vibe that he gives me. But I like Ike a lot, and I'm kind of here to see what Ike and Tramiel can make of this little situationship that they got going on. Brandon reads a text message that Akeem sent to the rest of the cast, and he invites everybody out again for a networking event. I will say this: if anybody in this cast is foolish enough to go down to Akeem's and to do whatever that it is that he has set up, use a fool, and you're going to deserve whatever the hell it is that you got. How can y'all go to somebody that works a regular 9 to 5 for some type of networking? Girl, he can't even network himself. His name is nowhere in the ending credits. Nowhere near it. Like I said, Akeem is just gonna fake it till he make it. And girl, I guess, moving right on along. Ike tells Tramiel that he's a Cancer, and Ike opens up about his last relationship. Tramiel feels like there are some things that he just can't overlook. And I have to agree. Ike, it's obvious that you still carry some type of flame for the ex that you with. And if that's the case, Ike, you just need to go back to what you know. Go back to what you know. Don't drag Tramiel into this nonsense. And I hate when people do that. If you clearly have your heart pining for somebody else, or you're not over what it is that you have going on, but you say you really like somebody and you respect this person, then respect them enough to just let them know the truth and let them know how it is. And shout out to Tramiel. I like Tramiel a lot. Tramiel, that disconfessional look with them mop strings that you had going on the shoulders, I didn't live. Moving right on along. Romaine is setting up here practicing for his up-and-coming ball, and Delicious comes over to talk to him about what happened. Romaine has an issue with Brandon because of a comment that Brandon made about him showing his body on Twitter. Brandon Carson, I like you a lot. I really do. I enjoyed you on About Him, and I especially enjoy you in the Triangle series. Y'all know Ballroom Classic TV is my most favorite when it comes to LGBTQ type of scripted shows and series, and but I can understand why Romaine feels the way that he feels. You're not going to sit up here and try to dictate and talk about how I'm showing my body or parts of my body on Twitter or Tumblr or whatever the hell it was on, when we all remember the uncut version of About Him, when you was giving Rico Pruitt a hand job behind a dirty, stinking ass dumpster. So you don't have the right to do that, Brandon, as much as I love you. You don't have the right to do that because you've been in some compromising positions of your own. Oh, how quickly we forget. We're going to move on from that because I don't want to give Brandon Carson much because I like Brandon Carson a lot. I really do. Devon goes to see Rhetoric, and our guy was there as well. And that was basically the end of the episode. And that was because, and it's funny because El Teddy mentioned that he did not see Akeem's name anywhere in none of the credits. I said, well, you know what? Let me go, because I normally just cut it off and do what I got to do. I don't need to look at the credits. I would go ahead and took it upon myself to look at the credits, and lo and behold, you see Jaja's name more than anybody. Whose name don't you see? An executive producer or otherwise. Akeem. Sir Akeem. That's what I mean by faking it until you make it. I guess so, Akeem. That was the end of the episode. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about today's episode that should have came on last night. G Status, y'all lost a lot of cool points because y'all could have shown this episode last night. Point blank period. Y'all should have showed it last night. Straight up. So because of that, y'all lost cool points with me. Maybe y'all can make it up. We'll see. But let's get the discussion popping down here in the comments. I'm about to get up here, upload this, and enjoy the rest of my day. And I hope y'all do the same. And until next time, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That kush, that be my starter kit.